Video, I'm making a roof rack mount for my shovel and axe, and so far all I did is just painted that red. I'm gonna make a video using a piece of 1/8 by 1 inch flat aluminum bar that I'm gonna cut down into about 7-inch pieces. 7 inches should be good. 7.5 maybe. Inch pieces, and then use quick fist as what's gonna hold those guys down. So stay tuned. Okay, so I measured it at about 8 or 9 inches, which I feel like is probably a good place, and I drew the line where I'm gonna cut it, and I'm gonna do 2 of these. So with the 8 or 9 inch piece, this is how that looks, and I feel like that's plenty of space for how wide the shovel is and everything like that. And I got it lined up, and once I cut it, I'm going to make another line down the middle so I know exactly where to drill my holes, I'm sorry. Okay, so here's the type of screws that I used for it. I used the stainless steel 1/4 28 by 3/4. So that way all the holes that I have to drill into the aluminum flat bar, which is, here's my aluminum flat bar right here, are a quarter of an inch size holes. So just take my 1/4 drill bit and do my holes. Okay, so this is what I have, and I'm going to tell you exactly what I did and what you'll need. Those are what I was, oh crap, what I was just telling you about, the 1/4 and the 1/4 screws. And I have the 1/4 lock nuts, nylon lock nuts on this side. And you basically draw a line down the middle, like what I did over here. If you can see my line right there, I drew the line so that all the holes lined up with each other. And I made a dot. That was my first dot before I drew the line, so ignore that. And I drilled straight through it. And I put my quick fist on there. Tighten it down, but don't over tighten it because it will start like pinching the rubber. And that's what I got so far. And we'll see what I'm gonna use. I seen everybody using that conduit pipe, but I'm gonna switch it up and do something a little bit different. So you guys will see that in a second. But yep, this is what I got so far. So far, so happy. All right, you guys, let's see the actual line. Hold this for me, please. Oh crap. Okay, and here are the actual, I don't know what size I'm gonna need for my roof rack, but one of these will work. Okay, so I have my part right here. So what I did was I basically just put this one side on, put my 1/4 inch screw, well, bolt right here, put it through with a washer on it. And I put a washer on this side as well. And I got my nylon lock nut. And I'm just gonna put that on there. And I'm not gonna tighten it down just yet. And when I do tighten it down, I'm not gonna tighten it all the way because I wanna size it to the roof rack. Size it to the roof rack. That's what I'm trying to say. All right. Okay, you guys, so here's the end result. Pros and cons. Pros, I like how neat it looks. Almost professional looking, except for I maybe should have painted that black, which I'm really not too worried about it. But cons, the ones I got don't really fit my roof rack, so I'm gonna have to find another way to tighten it down. Maybe zip tie this part to this rail, or use one of the straps that you put the screwdriver to make that a little more stable. But I know it's not gonna fall off. It's just that part really worries me a little bit. And then but other than that, really, I really do like it. So that's most definitely something I'm gonna keep. And y'all see that I took my solar power shower down. That's because I'm thinking about redoing that and making it a little bit smaller with wider excuse me, water tubes. That way I can fit it somewhere smaller, like on the back or on the front of my roof rack, or even underneath the rear bumper. But that's another video. But there it is.